Hey guys, Greg here. I have a bit of time today. I have about an hour before I have to go somewhere, so I figured since I moved all my books from this CD player type shelf, I moved them up here, so I figured I'd do a bookshelf tour. Now first off, I'm going to get out of the way the books that I couldn't fit on the shelf, but eventually I'm going to have a shelf right there in between my window and my dresser. So here is the books that I couldn't fit. This is a book my sister actually is letting me borrow. It's The Interestings by Meg Wolitzer. Honestly, I have no idea what it's about, but she said that I should read it, so yeah, I'm just gonna give it a go. Here is The Visible Man by Chuck Klosterman. Yeah, I got it for a really cheap price down when I was on vacation. So yeah, picked that up. I couldn't fit that on the shelf. And then a book that I'm gonna try to make room for this year, hopefully soon, J.K. Rowling's The Casual Vacancy. As you know, I've said it numerous times, I'm a really big fan of J.K. Rowling, especially the Harry Potter series. Everyone has read that, so that was like my childhood, so I really want to read her adult fiction. So yeah, those are the three books that I couldn't fit on the shelf, but I am when I get my shelf over there. Now on to the actual shelf. Sorry for the shakiness, guys. I'm just going to get right into it. Starting off, 1776 by David McCullough. Here's the second biggest book I've ever read, 11/22/63 by Stephen King. Here's a book I got yesterday, Animal Farm and 1984 Bind Up by George Orwell. Here's a classic, Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451. Here is The Dinner by Herman Koch. Here's one of the first dystopians ever written, Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. This is the next book I'm reading after I get through with All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. Here's an author that I'm really going to get into a lot more this year, or the coming school year, Charles Dickens' Great Expectations. I really shouldn't have bought this book because I really wanted to get all of his books in the English library editions, but I guess I'll just give this away and buy the actual book in English library edition. Here is a Pulitzer winner, one of my favorite authors of all time. This is my third book by him that I've read. It's The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck. This won the Pulitzer, as I said before, and yeah, I breezed through this book. Really great book. Here's another classic, All the Light We Cannot See. Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. Here's a book that we had to pick apart for my English class, Macbeth. Sorry, the camera was down for a second. Macbeth, The Boy Who Dared. Here's a book that I had to read for my honors history class last year. Here's The Sherlockian, which I'm going to give away to someone that I know because the girl that I know really is into Sherlock Holmes. Here's the book I'm currently reading, All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. Extremely great book. I recommend it to anyone that likes historical fiction. The Da Vinci Code, then there's Mr. Mercedes by Stephen King. That's his newest release. And then here's Donna Tartt's The Goldfinch, which I'm really excited to get into. Moving on, here is Jarhead by Anthony Swofford. Here's one of my favorite books of all time, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. I think I said his name right that time. Sorry. Helmet for My Pillow by Robert Leckie. That's a war memoir. Here's a book that almost everyone I know has read, The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Here's a book that I have never read and I probably won't read just because I got it as a gift. It's Bloody Jack by L.A. Meyer. I have no desire to read the book, but I keep it on my shelf anyway. Here is Greek Gods and Goddesses book that I've read like 2 times over. One of the best books ever written and one of my favorite books of all time, To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I had to study that in my honors English class as well. Here's some Mark Twain. We got The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. I have read The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. I just don't have it up here. Here is an Italian phrase book for when I went to Italy, although I do speak a little Italian. Here's the fourth Narnia book, Prince Caspian. And then there's a James Bond book. You got the 5 Game of Thrones books. I'm only on this one. I just started it recently, actually. I've read this one and I really enjoyed it. Here is a book. It's called The Dark Game. I don't even remember reading it. General Patton, book on General Patton. A With the Old Breed by E.B. Sledge. That's another war memoir. Here's one of my old summer reading books I had to read in like 5th or 6th grade. Al Capone Does My Shirts. Haven't read it since. What else? Shooting the Moon. This is another. These are all like my summer reading books. And then this is a book that I thoroughly enjoyed. It is The Lightning Thief by the Percy Jackson series, The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. Sorry guys, that was kind of quick, but that's my bookshelf, and those are the books that I couldn't fit on it. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to upload this right now, and I have to go somewhere. So hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, be sure to click that subscribe button, and I always subscribe back. Thanks, bye.